Hi everyone, this is Christina with your weekly light codes messages. So every week I bring through a series of light codes that bring a message through with them. So as I'm bringing through the light codes, I am shown visions and given messages for what is happening for the collective. Sometimes it's more directed toward twin flames and sometimes it's more general. But to be honest with you, when I say sometimes it's more directed toward twin flames, in fact, we are all our own twin flame anyway, and within ourselves, we have to develop a masculine and feminine chakra system. So each and every chakra becomes masculine and feminine. So all of these messages are for everybody as we are working through the masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves and ascending through that process. But sometimes they are more directed to the actual physical beings that we call the twin flames. So every week, if you follow along, you will see that every week it follows. There's a journey unfolding, and we are, up to 165 transmissions as I bring this message through today. So that's a lot of transmissions, and every week that has been bringing a journey through. So if you watch these messages, you're going to see where we are at collectively and what is unfolding. And so what I do is I actually run a light code session that you are able to be a part of. There is a monthly fee for that, that you can be a part of that. And then I post the messages on YouTube. But the light codes are the activation light codes that help to activate those, the light codes to help us activate what we are receiving. So light codes have to be sound activated, and that is what I do is I bring through the sound activations to be able to activate those particular light codes that we're being gifted each and every week. And lives unfold in this beautiful way that you're actually able to see. There's a great healing that comes through with the light codes, and healing and awakening, and it helps to awaken all of the journey up through the chakra system, up through the masculine and feminine chakra system, all the way up to the brow chakra, opening the kundalini. This is what happens with the light codes activations, and you are more than welcome to connect with me to be able to take part in those weekly sessions with the group live on Zoom, or receive them into your email, or you can purchase simply the light codes through my shop on Etsy or through my website. Links will be below. If you enjoy my videos, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel, because it will help me to be able to get the word out there, the light codes out there, these healing activation light codes out there. So that's it for me, and I will be back at blink of an eye. So this part of the video is we are back from doing the light codes activation, and the visions that I had today for everybody, for the collective. The first vision that I had through the light codes today was, first of all, it looked like a feminine energy, and she was rising, and her skirt was like a whirling dervisher, but not at the level of the feet. And this was like a spinning thing that was helping her to rise. And as she rose, she became both the masculine and the feminine. They were together, joined and rising. So they were ascending together. The next vision I had after that was of masculine and feminine energies again. And this time the feminine was bending backwards and the masculine was bending forwards. And as if, you know, like as if he was to kiss her on the forehead or something. But anyway, she was bending backwards, he was bending forward. I'm not really sure what that means, because I don't think the feminine is meant to be bending backwards, as in the way that we would feel, you know, breaking your backbone. But there was this coming together in this quite an unusual way. Maybe it is symbolizing the, you know, the polarity. You know, the feminine does tend to do that. The masculine, hopefully, it comes forward. So something to do with the opposites of the masculine and feminine there, but coming together in that way. After that, I saw an unusual thing that reminds me of a barbell. It was like a pole with two things like a barbell, and the area in the middle was blue, like a blue cloth to make it soft, and also the energy of peace. So this is almost like a balance of weights, the balancing things out and keeping the peace in between as you lift this up, you know, gaining the strength. Then there was very much a message that came through that was about changing your dial. And if you remember last week was about reevaluating our directions. And it's more or less a similar sort of thing about changing the dial, changing the frequency, changing your frequency, turning it up a notch. It really felt very much about lifting the energies up, reminding us, turn the dial, get your frequency higher, get it higher, to a new station, new direction, new station, tune to a new station. So allowing yourself to come higher with that. Then I saw a very interesting vision, and it was a domed building that didn't really appear to be on Earth. So I feel it's more in the heavens, and it was this domed building with blue and white. It had blue and white bricks, or blue and white something across there, but it was a domed building, like domed house. And there was someone standing in front of the doorway. The doorway was very much like shaped like this, very a bit cathedral-ish, but just what I would say more of a sacred type door. And this person that was standing at the front, or the being that was standing at the front, was dressed in a very regal blue colour, and they were waiting. So I really felt that this was about higher parts of ourselves and the teacher within us that is waiting for us to help us find or understand our new direction. So listening to the teacher within us and connecting with our higher selves to be able to bring forward this new direction that we were told that we were to reevaluate last week and come into the new direction. And interestingly, today's light codes was very much light language. So I knew that the teacher was speaking through to us, our teacher speaking to us to come through to give us more information in regards to our directions. And if you look back over the last week, did you reevaluate your direction? I certainly did. I moved house within 5 days, so I made a huge change, and it wasn't planned, it just happened. So when you are in alignment, things will just happen. And so now we have reevaluate our directions, and we are to listen to our inner teacher to find that guidance of what happens in this new direction. There wasn't any visions for a while after that, but then eventually the light codes were very powerful when they came through. When they came through at the level of the crown chakra, they became the creation codes. And the creation codes are specific codes that come through that allow us to manifest and manifest very powerfully. So they were very powerful at this point of bringing us whatever we think of at that point for the highest good will come into manifestation, will come into being, because these light codes are the three sounds that join together and bring creation into being. And at that point, I had a vision of a masculine and a feminine, and they were sitting side by side. I could see them from behind. They were sitting in bucket-like chairs, and they seemed to be in some sort of a, I don't know, a cockpit or some sort of space type station or something. They were sitting in just side by side in these two bucket-like chairs, and there was like a glass, a domed glass screen in front of them, or shield windscreen type thing in front of them. They were looking through this window, in front of them, and there was a beautiful light that was shining outside this window. You know, looking through, windows are always about looking through to the soul. So this particular window is definitely very much to do with the soul, looking in and through this window, and there was this beautiful light in there. And this light became a flame. Now, very similar to the vision at the beginning, this was a single flame. First and foremost, it was a single flame burning beautifully with this gorgeous light around it. But the flame became two, and the flames began to intertwine with each other. And then these flames became beings. So they were twin flames, but they were the colors of flames, but I could see the beings within them, the masculine and the feminine. They were flames entwined, dancing in the flame there together. What I saw then was this, like a cherub type angel, a small angel, almost trying, so if the flame was here, it was like trying to pull on them. And it felt as if it was trying to pull them through the firmament or through the veil to bring them down to earth. So they're up in the heavens, in the soul union that has taken place up there, totally come into soul union. Bring that union down into the physical, into the earthly existence, was what it felt like. This vision stayed for quite a while, and then it just changed, and I didn't see those visions at all, but it was as if it morphed or became this other vision. And it was the shape was like this, reminded me of an hourglass, but it was definitely energy moving down like this, pouring down through. So if you can imagine an hourglass, but there was this energy coming down through this. So it will be something to do with timing, or it's time, but there was this channel of energy coming down, shaped like this, coming in and coming out. That was the final vision that I had some sort of energy portal coming through there. So I feel bringing this divine masculine, divine feminine down into anchoring it here in the physical for us to come fully into our power and our strength, like that, holding that barbell up, is strong. And I did the cards, and the first card today is card number 56. So 56 becomes an 11. It's a very high vibration, the 5611, very finely tuned. It's very much about our truth and our direction. It's very much also about the opposites, the masculine and the feminine, divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flames, if you like. And the message on the card is shine your light. And you can see that this, he looks quite masculine, this guy here. He is learning to juggle his energy. He's learning to manage his energy. And he's standing in front of this, it's a bit like he's in the theatre, I guess, but this is like a portal to higher energies. And so he's taking action. He's ready to shine his light, the masculine part of us, or the masculine in the masculine in general, or the masculine in a relationship. So whichever is the masculine energy within a relationship. So bring it down, break it down. Don't generalize it as just a masculine, but it's a masculine within us, or it could be the masculine, the male, or it could be a masculine person, or it could be the masculine in the relationship. And the second card, so this is to do with the base chakra. It's like getting started. This is where it all is. Feel safe enough to shine your light and start to step up. And the second card in the sacral chakra here today is the Two of Air. The card itself says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So here we see that in the relationship chakra, there is a bit of a loggerheads going on here with these two unicorns. They've got their horns like stuck together, you know, trying to, not really getting anywhere. So this is like about, you know, is there a part of you that wants to move forward but is still a little bit stuck by, you know, by locking in where you really don't need to lock in. You need to be free and allow yourself to move freely through life. And this being in the relationship chakra is probably to do either with the relationship with yourself, your masculine, feminine relationship with yourself. Where is it that you are locking horns and not moving forward, or in a relationship itself? So take a look at that, because you need to be able to move freely forward. And this one is really, you know, something that you are not acknowledging, pretending that there is no problem. That doesn't really get us anywhere. So needing to face the problem and deal with it from a space of love. This is a really important decision. The bear comes in here very big, very important, very strong. You need to be strong. You need to be really strong with your own decisions, with your own choices, with the way that you are. This is reflecting in your own purpose, your mission, your power center. So you need to be very strong to come into your purpose and mission. Remember, we're talking all about coming into our missions here. So coming into your mission, you need to be strong. You need to recognize that you don't need to rely on anybody. You just need to be completely within, strong and in balance within yourself, masculine and feminine aspects. And of course that also reflects into our outer relationships. And the heart chakra card today is card number 7, which means you need to trust. So we need to trust and we need to seek the truth. So you can see there's two heads here. So this is the feminine. The feminine is seeking the truth, because when she seeks the truth, she can see the light. The masculine, these are very masculine heads here. The masculine may be a little bit two-faced. He has two faces. So seek the truth. Maybe in the masculine part of yourself, or the masculine in your relationship, or the masculine part of the twin flame connection. Maybe there's something not quite straightforward going on. So seek the truth. Look deeper. Go deeper. Seek the light. Don't look at things at face value, because sometimes there are two faces and you will get confused. So there's a lot to do with the masculine here today. In the throat chakra, we have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is in his power. He's holding his scepter and his ball, whatever that is, sphere, harmony. So he's strong, he's wise, he's wearing a golden crown with jewels. He's actually really starting to come into his higher wisdoms. He's got the white beard. He's very wise. He's a man of action. He's wearing a red garment there, and he has this maroon, which is probably meant to be more of a royal purple type cape coming through here, which is like his royalty. He's really stepping into his royalty. He's on his throne. He's got it shot to bits. He thinks that he's got control over everything. However, just take a little look. He's still wearing armor on his feet there. So to me that says, yes, he's coming into his power. He's stepping into his truth. It's card number 4. So, it's like very much about the heart, ready to step forward, but he's still a little bit unsure, and he's still protecting himself, and he's protecting himself as he moves forward, because he's wearing the armor. If he was totally as strong as he's supposed to be, he's the Emperor, he wouldn't need any armor. He would be able to step forward with confidence. But he is coming into his power, okay? So the masculine side of us, and the masculine in our relationships, and the masculine in the twin flame, is coming into their power, is stepping up into their truth, because that is in the throat chakra. Now, in the brow chakra today, we have card number 3, bringing forward the Christ consciousness, and it is cosmic influences. And we have Mart, Thoth, and Kefra. So this is, bringing us balance, wisdom, and a new beginning, new dawns. Balance, wisdom, and new beginnings coming forward for us. This is what the cosmic influences are bringing forward for us now. The light codes is balance, wisdom, and of course the new beginnings. And in the crown chakra today, our is the beloved Jesus. He's asking us to open our hearts. So very much, opening our hearts to all beings. He's got the animals around him there, being kind, being generous. Open the heart, open our hearts. This is the path to ascension. So this is the card that is helping us to move through with the ascension. And remember, the first vision in the light codes today was the masculine and feminine ascending together and upwards. So this is about ascending and allowing us to move through into that, to receive the Christ consciousness and become the Christ itself, which was very much a message that came through in last week's light codes. And the 8th card today for the Omega Chakra, and the Omega Chakra is to do with the divine feminine. It is the goddess energy, and it helps us to anchor our purpose and our mission into being, bringing it into being, and is about our soul's pathway. And the card is health and healing, and it is Ascended Master Hilarion. So look after your health and, receive the healing through the light codes. He's got some beautiful light codes bouncing out here. And, again, showing with the very light in the brow chakra there, Hilarion, bringing us forward this great healing that we're being offered. And the path at the moment for us is about focusing on our health and our healing. So, and if you are thinking to step into work with healing, then yes, it's part of if that resonates with you, that's part of what you are supposed to be doing. So doing the two together, don't think that you have to wait to be fully healed before you can step onto that path. No, you dedicate your own healing to healing others, and that's what we should all be doing. Dedicate our own healing to the healing of others. And the 9th card today, which is for the Alpha Chakra, which is the divine masculine, which is to do with our soul's mission, our soul's purpose, and our direction, is speaking to us today is El Moria, Ascended Master El Moria. Clear and shield your energy. So giving yourself some protection there. But Ascended Master El Moria says, thy will, not my will. So step aside from the ego. Step aside from the ego. Trust and allow things to unfold. Let yourself listen to that inner teacher that was showing themselves today for us. Listen to the teacher. Listen to your intuition and take one step at a time. You don't have to make a big plan and put everything into place, or you'll possibly never get there. Just take that step forward. Take the armor off your legs. That's a little bit hard. Clomp, 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 clomp. Take it off and move freely. Move freely, and thy will be done. Really stay with that. Thy will be done. Not my will, which is the ego. Ego saying, I will do this. Let yourself be surprised at what the divine has for you. Okay, it could be a little bit crazy, but guess what? If a little bit crazy is and out there is what you are meant to do, stay true to you, stay true to your higher self, and allow it to unfold. So very beautiful cards coming through for us today. And so I would love to see you again next week. I have my new, I want to show you my steering wheel. This symbol is the symbol that I work with, Luxor Light Ascension. And my meditation program for ascension is to do with Luxor light. We work with that symbol, show you how to use it as the vehicle to help you ascend. I'd really love it if you touch base with me to take part in that. Help yourself to ascend, ascend, ascend. The mantra within the light codes that was coming through is coming through all of the time these days. Ayla, Ayla, Ayla. It means ascend, ascend, ascend. So I really hope to see you again next week. And please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and get these messages out there. And I'll see you next week. Over and out. Bye.